Good morning, everyone. This is Mary Elizabeth with Sacred Love Tarot, and this is your fairy messages of love for the weekend of March 5th and 6th. Thank you so very much for turning up and tuning in. Thank you for liking, subscribing, commenting, hitting that notification button, and sharing. Everything that you do helps, and it brings together the energy relationship that we have here. I greatly appreciate each and every one of you. So let's see what our fairies have for us for the weekend. We have cards flying and falling. That's 2. I hope that you guys are having a great weekend. That's too many. These cards are ginormous. Just huge. All right, we'll take that one because it flew out of the deck. I think the other ones flew a little bit too. So we have 3 of Spring. Plan your next step with an eye on the long term. Have patience. There are more good things to come. Satisfaction for a job well done. We also have the Prince of Spring. Immediate action. A challenge you can successfully manage, or a passionate relationship. We then have the Ace of Winter. Don't be deterred by challenges along the way. And what I want to say about these 2 cards together, so you're being asked to plan your next step. The problem with the Prince of Spring is there's a restlessness here, a desire to want to go out and charge into. And the problem is with charging into that if we're not paying attention to what we are doing, there could be challenges and there could be conflicts. So yes, we are talking about planning your next step with the eye on long term, but we're also talking about having patience and not jumping into anything because you're restless or impatient or bored. We also have the Princess of Spring. It's time to go after your dreams, do something that expands your horizons, and let your creativity take flight. So perhaps looking at it or going into this with enthusiasm and a creative energy, as opposed to a restlessness that could sometimes cause more harm than good, right? Could cause delays. So if there's something that you really want to get into, something that you're very passionate about, something that you are really wanting to get off the ground, don't rush into it because you're bored. Don't rush into it because you're restless or it's taking too long. Don't try to take control over something that needs the potential to grow in its own time. Even if this is a relationship between 2 people, that also needs time to flourish and grow in its own time. And if it is pushed or pulled in any type of direction, or if demands are put on it, then you run into a problem with communication. You run into a problem with challenges or delays. So be very careful when putting expectations onto something that needs its own time to work out, right? Have fun with it. Allow it to grow. Allow it to transform in its own time, right? Yes, that's what I want to say about that. Let's see what the cutie little cards have to say. They fit my hands perfectly. Blue flame. Connect to the blue flame, which is the light of pure love within you. So yeah, connect with love. Come at it from a place of love. Come at it from a place of compassion. Come at it from a place of empathy, not a place of restlessness or boredom, or being overly confident or trying to manipulate it in some way, right? We're talking here about your future. We're not talking about going into it willy-nilly. We're not talking about, going into it or trying to force it into play. We're talking about taking steps for the long term here. And to do that, there has to be patience. There has to be time. There has to be energy put into it. But the type of energy you put into that matters, right? There's the type of energy that allows it to unfold in its own time, or there's the type of energy that causes obstacles and challenges, and the type of energy that you put into it will determine how it plays out. So just be very careful and surrender. Surrender your need to control. Didn't I just say that? Surrender your need to control the outcome. Just be with life in the present moment. Just be in the present moment and allow things to unfold as they will. You have that patience. You have that self-control. You have that light of love within you. You know what it is. You know the desired outcome you want. So just be in the present moment and be happy with where you are and allow it to unfold naturally. So thank you so very much for allowing me to do this, these fairy messages of love for you. And until next time, know that you are divinely guided and blessed. Thank you.